You know, there's a new vibrant hub for student success and community nutrition right here in West Michigan. The newly revitalized kitchens at the Muskegon County Marquette campus officially opened as a centralized processing facility for the Creating Healthy Schools program. It's powered by a $250,000 legacy project grant from Chobani and La Colombe. This hub allows culinary students to produce fresh, scratch-made meals at a commercial scale. It marks a pretty major milestone as the first time this national investment fund has targeted West Michigan infrastructure. We've got Donald Brown from Chobani joining us this morning alongside the food service director for Montague Area Public Schools, Dan Gorman, to share how this space is bridging the gap between local farms and school cafeterias. Good morning to you, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Morning.
Hey, Donald, tell us about the student-powered kitchen and how this aligns with that core mission at Chobani, where everyone deserves access.
Well, yeah, I love that we get to do this. So just from the perspective from Chobani, we make really great food. We make a good, nutritious, all natural. We make that good food. And we want to be able to support our communities as well, because that's just, what Chobani was based on, supporting community and giving access to good and natural food. So this was a great fit for our legacy project, which we just started our inaugural year here in Michigan. We've done it in some of our locations in New York and Idaho, but this was our first year of opening up the doors to our community in Michigan. So setting this aside, and when we call it a legacy project, it's because we want to show the community that we are here. We're here to build this legacy together, support our community, be a part of it. And the best part of our legacy projects is our employees at La Colombe were able to decide. They looked at a couple of different candidates, and this one rose to the top of Creating Healthy Schools was a perfect fit for this legacy project of $250,000.
And I'm sure so grateful that money is going to get put to really good use. For those unfamiliar, Dan, with the Creating Healthy Schools initiative, maybe you can give us an overview of what the students experience in this program.
Sure. So Creating Healthy Schools is really based on the idea that can we create environments where our students in Muskegon County get healthier just by being in our schools? And there's really three main pillars. One is school gardens and food literacy, teaching kids about it. Another is local procurement, getting more local healthy foods in the school. And the last one is workforce development. And that's really allowing our students in Muskegon County to figure out what are the job opportunities and what are the growth opportunities in the food industry, in the food environment in Muskegon County.
And we're talking, I'm going to stick with you there for a second, Ed, because this program put over nearly $170,000 back into local growers last year. Can you explain how that happened and what that does, what kind of a ripple effect that might have in the local ag economy?
So, we do a lot of things where we focus in our schools. We feed kids every day across Muskegon County. 26,000 students are getting meals on a regular basis. And there's also programs during the summer called non-congregate summer meal program where we can give a week's worth of food to our families. And through support from Chobani, we were able to hire a farmer liaison who helped us work with local farms. And last summer, we got over 40,000 pounds of local produce to our families across Muskegon County. So really, that is part of that effort of trying to figure out ways that we can, not only feed kids good, healthy meals, but also stimulate our local economy and our farm economy. And
of course, you said, Donald, that you got to choose where this went. What was the reasoning why you chose a Muskegon-based initiative as the embodiment of your fund's goals?
Well, having our La Colombe plant right there in Norton Shores in the Muskegon area, we reached out to several different organizations and projects that were going on. And like I said, the Creating Healthy Schools was a perfect fit for Chobani, for La Colombe, because we believe business is a force for good. We want to make sure that we're investing in making sure that our communities are taken care of, and specifically to make sure that nobody goes hungry, that everybody has good, nutritious food available to them. And Creating Healthy Schools is able to do that with this funding, with these two kitchens that will now be upgraded. And Dan will take it from there and just really take it to the whole next level, and we can be proud to work together side by side to make sure we're feeding the community.
What a cool partnership. And of course, the expansion, as you mentioned, that store in that facility in Norton Shores, all the great jobs it's bringing to the community. This is a win-win-win all the way down the line. Thank you so much for sharing this cool story with us. And thank you to Chobani and La Colombe for putting that money right in West Michigan. We appreciate the time this morning, gentlemen.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.